This is the 55 gallon. Just getting this video in right before I go to work. It's been a while since I updated. I wanted to give it a couple of weeks to actually do something so that I'm not, constantly giving updates where nothing really is going on. But, yeah, I went and bought about, probably 30, well, they sell them for about, I think it's like $1.25 a stalk. So I bought about, 30 stalks of, Jungle Val and just kind of extended the middle part. I actually think, because I want to do rainbows in this tank, so I'm thinking that I'm just gonna take it and fill up the sides, and that way leave a bunch of swimming room open, because right now there's not too much swimming room in here. But I'm not really worried about that at the moment, because like I said, all these little platies in here, I took them out of the 38. I just stuck them in here so they'd grow up a little bit more, so that they wouldn't be so small. Take them to the tropical fish store, and B, because I need something to help me cycle this tank, and the water level is a little bit low. I mean, you can't really see it here, but you can hear it if you can hear the little trickling noise. The water is low. Both my tanks need a water change. But yeah, one thing I wanted to talk about is having a lot of algae on the glass of this tank. As you can see down here, you can just tell that it's just, sorry for the brightness there. It's just, pretty bad. I've gotten in here with an old card of mine and just scraped it down, but it's just gonna be a pain in the ass if I just keep having to come in here and scrape the walls down. So I was wondering if you guys knew of any kind of snails or whatever that are really good at keeping the tank clean. I was thinking about getting a couple of Odos or Autos, whatever however you say it. Those seem pretty good. I was thinking about doing that, but I don't know. That's not worry about that later. I'm not really too bothered with it right now, considering I'm just trying to get this tank off the ground. To the swords aren't doing that great. They may look a little bit better on camera than they do to me, and actually being here. But yeah, you can see all the snails that decided to come in with the move of I don't even know what I moved in here that got all these snails in. Actually, I guess they must have just been chilling out on the Jungle Val that I just bought. But you can see that that jungle, or not jungle, that sword right there that I took from the 38, and it's really not doing great at all. Jungle Val seems to be doing fine, but these swords, I think the light's not strong enough. So I went to visit my brother. I uploaded, a few weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago probably. I uploaded a video of his tanks, but he has a bunch of crap laying around that he's not using. So he was like, "All right, well you can take this." He's like, "All right, well you can take this this light I'm not using. It's a light that takes two 65-watt, 21-inch Coral Life straight pin bulbs, and I've got that sitting out in my car right now, and I need to bring it in, and B, I think with my next paycheck I'm gonna take care of that and go get some or order some bulbs. I think off Amazon they weren't too much, so looking to spend about $50 on those two bulbs, and you said that would give me about 2 times the lighting. So I mean, if I've got two 65-watt bulbs, blaring down on this, double strip bulbs, blaring down on this thing, I think the light would be enough so that I can keep pretty much anything in here. But yeah, I just don't think, the guys at my fish store were like, don't worry about the light. The light will definitely be enough for Jungle Val and swords. And then I'm finding exactly what I thought was gonna happen. These freaking swords aren't doing that great, and even that micro sword, which is somebody actually told me it was a micro sword. So if you watch this, thanks. But I don't think it's doing bad, because it's always been that color. I don't know, maybe it's just the green of all the other plants in the tank. But yeah, looking to move all this junk probably to the corner to cover up the sides of the tank, and maybe have some of it trailing. Maybe it'll start growing throughout the middle, and then just kind of put the sword somewhere else. I might even grab some other things. I was thinking about getting some XL swords in here, but spending $10 on that plant is kind of not really something I don't want to do, but I don't want to do it now because I know I knew buying the swords that I was going to be risking, letting them, melt my tank. So I don't know. And it's starting to get cold out here too, so I need to get some heaters. This is an upstairs room that I've got these tanks in, so having a heater up here is kind of stupid. Living in Augusta, Georgia, it gets pretty hot during the day. Even throughout September, it's getting up to I would check the thermometer some days and it'd be like 90. So it's like, imagine if I had a heater in there too, it'd just be like terrible for fish. But yeah, so I need to get some heaters, one for the 38 and one for this one, and I should be good. But anyway, just letting you guys see what's going on with the 55. As soon as I start making some really big changes to it, then I'll start updating a little bit, a little bit more. And like I said, right now I'm just kind of waiting for this tank to start its little cycling process. But anyway, all right. Well, I'll see you guys later.